Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Crocheters Creed, and today we are going to be making a Moogle from Final Fantasy. So, the materials that you will need are black yarn, yellow yarn, and red yarn, and gray and white yarn. That's the yarn that you will need. Also, you will need scissors. I have two pair of scissors, a 6.5, and a 6mm hook. You will also need a yarn needle, a stitch marker, zip ties, black zip ties, glue and a glue gun, and an odd material, but lipstick, red lipstick. I believe that is all the materials, so let's get started. Now for this tutorial, I'm only showing you the assembly of it and not the full pattern. The pattern will be in the description. This is only for this video though, and the pattern consists of magic circles, single crochet, increases, and decreases, and that's all that you'll need to know for this pattern. So, let's get started. Now you start off with, whoop, no, my head fell. Hold on. You start off with the legs and torso. Now I have my legs and torso here. It's my legs and torso. And then you have the head, of course. You can see my stuffing in it. You have the head. Then you have the arms that I haven't yet done. Then you have their ears. Then you have their wings. Let me unravel this so you can see the full wings. You have the wings, and then you have the nose, and then their top little, I don't know if you can see that, let me push that up a little bit more, and then the top of the little Moogle head. So all I'm showing you is the assembly of this. Now what I'm going to do first is I think I'm going to add on my arms first. You add on the arms. I'm going to add on my arms first. So it looks like a, what do you call it? A snow monster from Monsters, Inc. Add the arms first. I'm going to add my arms. And then probably, let's start with the arms first. Alright, now this is what I've gotten done so far. Now I'm going to begin to sew on the wings, and the wings are just going to sew on the edge or glue onto the edge. How do I move this? Move this back a little bit more. Okay, so I don't know how I'm going to, sort of in a diagonal way, just glue it or sew it, and it's going to hang off and sort of fall diagonally from the arm. If that makes sense, I'll glue on one to show you what it looks like. Okay, now while I'm waiting for my glue gun to get hot, I want to show you how long you should cut your zip ties. If you've seen the Moogle before, you have the head. I'm going to turn it sideways like this. You have the head, and then you have the circular little bulb on the top, and it's a little black thing that holds up the bulb. And you want your zip ties, you need to cut them, and they should be about this big, because the thing on the little line that holds up the bulb isn't that long. So it'd look basically like this. You stick it into the thing, it'd be in that, and then you stick it in, and that's how you'll hold it up. But it'll be deeper within the head and deeper within the bulb. And also, I almost forgot, you'll need some fuzzy type of yarn. I'm not really sure what this yarn is called. I use this for the Jack Skellington pillow. And the Moogle has sort of like a fluffy little scarf around his neck. And I'm going to use that to give him his little fluff. Let me see if my glue gun is still heating up. Also, you'll have, I should show you how to make the face. Now the eyes are in this sort of cute little smiley grin, if that makes sense. And to add that, you can either use a yarn needle and add on the thing, or you can use a glue gun, which is what I'm gonna do, but it's also pretty dangerous because the glue can get on your hands, you can burn yourself. I don't recommend it because it's not very safe. It's quick but safe, but I want you guys to be safe doing this. So you can either sew it in or glue it on, and I think while I'm waiting, I still have to wait for my glue gun because I have to get the glue to glue on the thing. So I will be back in a bit. Added my wings. Looks like that. Hopefully you can see that. It's just glue. Maybe I'll turn it around. Yeah, that's how it is basically. Glue a tiny part of it to the back, and that's how it looks like in the front. Now I'm going to start to add on my face. I'm going to add one eye at a time, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. I need to have something for reference also, so I'll be right back. Now it's coming together quite nicely, I think. I'm going to add the rosy cheeks, which I'm going to show you, and they're a little red on the top, the tips of her ears too. So I'm going to, I have a little bit of lipstick here. I want to make sure that I don't mess this up because, let me move this out the way, because you know, it stains and I want the rosy cheeks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub it on my finger. Just rub it on my finger a little bit. And I might have messed that up now. Sorta, let me see, maybe I should have done it a little lighter. Oh, I guess that looks okay. I'm gonna do it a little bit. Dab it. So do a dab it a little bit. Just a little dab right there. Perfect. Cheeks, let me see how that looks. Little rosy cheeks. And then they're a little rosy on the tips of the ears too. It's just my sister's lipstick. I was just get mad. Okay. There it is, right there. Now, I think the last thing that I'm going to do is add on the bulb. But I have my little fuzzy yarn here, and what I think I'm going to do is just wrap it around his neck, or her neck, either one, until I get the desired little effect that I want. So, one moment. See, I've just begun to wrap it around it. I want to do it until it gets a little bit right there because the little fuzz is a bit low. I'm going to continue to wrap it. Where did it fall? I'm going to continue to wrap it. Let me see. wrap it around until I get the desired length that I want. Actually, I think it looks pretty good the way it is. Let's see. Really fuzzy looking. Now once you have the desired amount, I think what I have now is a good amount. I just continue to wrap it, so just tuck it or glue it or sew it underneath everything. And there you have its little thing. Now my bulb, now all we need is the bulb for the head. See, this is the only reason why I don't like using scrap yarn. And single crochet is the tiniest stitches you can use, and even then you can still see the colors. The thing is, the only reason I don't like using the scrap yarn to stuff my things. But I have my 2 zip ties. Now you can either add more to make it more sturdy, which I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add more to make it a little bit more sturdy. And watch it, because when you cut these do go flying everywhere. Let's see. I learned that with, I think, the Boba Fett video. I think I added zip ties to that too. So I have 3 now. You can use a rubber band or glue to secure them all together, and start sticking it into a part, any part. Make sure you get, see how it sticks like that. Make sure you leave a little bit out, and then turn this around to where you want it to, and start sticking it. You might want to do it with the bulb first, the yellow part. Stick the yellow part in first. Might take some time, but keep wrenching it in there until you can get it. Added my bulb, and this is too big of a, see the thing there? It's too big to sit upright, but you'll see it in the thumbnail. This is my Moogle that I have made, and I hope you guys enjoyed the pattern, and I will see you soon with another video.